knowledge is yours. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
How are you doing? Quick look.
Good day to you, Sid.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
We had to dig a new cellar.
Ah,
Go on.
there are whispering, rustlings. It may be. Given what I have...
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin.
All right. Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
You're right, Sid.
There is actually. Quentin tells me.
Oh, I heard the rumors.
All right. Do you have a moment? There's talk of...
No.
Where was that?
In Lawberts was out before it ran back here.
I see. Seems Lawbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? Ambrosia won't help me here. Good girl. You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape!
Black shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
It's Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost Wing?
Clive.
I found some
Black shield, though this, and it would have damn it all. And bite back.
I'm sorry. Who did the black...
Because I want...
Who?
The former Lord...
I don't understand. Why him?
I was a member of the judiciary, and fight it I did. I saw more than a few corrupt officials, and throughout, it was the Lord Chief...
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted... I was a fool to think a means of ridding himself. His response, however, and he faced no... I lost everything. The faith I had. So I set about I tracked down the man himself with money, and so I saw that I came here to...
And?
Of course. Seen faultless our wound. We know where he hid. What we did not...
Quentin.
Our time is short. My friends and comrades...
I'm not going to change his mind.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the...
Gone, just like...
What's the matter?
I'd go and look for it. Load, though...
I'll see what
I wouldn't be surprised if...
All right. Ready, go? Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine. And then there was one. That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal? Now, where do I go without you? Come on.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over. Those who kill for sport deserve no better. Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to
It's certainly not a baker. Time was the sight of...
I take it you missed...
I hated her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling. She was the only thing that could fill... But now she's gone. What am I supposed to do?
Focus on the job at hand.
What use is... Wait. You've opened my eyes!
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Though I worry you might...
Master,
I dare say...
just look at it. A steeple peaks. True. My loaves clap. And look, inside. Master, I have
Well, if it... no, I don't know how you did it.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the... Friends
A
of the
pride of
twins.
place in Castle Dasbog. You two can live like a lord.
Light meat and dark, fresh from the grill.
Oh. Where did all the men of the rock go? Probably ran.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto? Otto.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about. Seems Blackthorn's... It's just lying here.
But unlike any old...
Well spotted.
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
Enough.
More than me. Here, Clive. Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you. The way you've carried on. When we first met, I had you down as 5 years on. So thanks for proving me.
You weren't wrong, but I changed. Thanks to... And if you hadn't, I couldn't have done any of the...
No, give over. All I did. You took a rabble of homeless, just like the old Sid did. About time all this scrabbling about.
I'll see you back at the hideaway.
Oh, I plan. But I'll make sure Blackthorn...
Right. Ready to go home, boy? Blackthorn.
Yeah. Cheers for this.
Nice to get out. Let's do it again some.
I'll make a start. It will take some time, mind.
Thank you, Blackthorn.
Suppose we'd better...
Give us a shout if you...
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn...
Excellent.
So,
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing...
salvage from the ruins.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular... What's the name back there, Ulgi?
What's her name?
Oh, Sid.
Yeah.
I'll show you the plan. Here you see the Mithril engine, in which Mithril excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal display. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone, in other words, the reactor would overheat. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the... Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkable. And not only that, they're also waterproof. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it...
You can stop there. Mid said we might be able to... Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's... The thing is, well, I probably should have... It's no longer a matter of just walk...
I see. Would that help?
Oh, very much. I'll gather my team and head there right...
I think mid might need some help.
How may I help you today, Clive? All yours. All done?
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind. If you're ready, we leave once.
Oh,
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Finished.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid!
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed.
All right.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid.
Excellent.
And just one remaining.
Right.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, which is why you need a prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. I need something light.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Tomes? Yeah, I've got all the details written. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Right away.
editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
Hippocrates.
For you, Clive?
Well, actually, it's for me. Did you take a look at this?
Shielding? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials, and yet remain cool enough on the outside, as you can imagine. She's
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution.
Perhaps it...
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. And yet, we have made a home here from...
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the rest.
So if we could recreate...
It might be applied to some material or other in order... I shall speak to them, and if you would be so kind as to procure the necessary knowledge of the past, may...
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you...
So you need a hand?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need.
The other can assist me in...
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if
Thank you.
I am sure either of...
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, who will accompany you?
All right. So, what...
I have taken the liberty of preparing...
Garlic? Are you sure this is the right... Looks like the ingredients for some...
Though these items, so much so, in fact, now, of course.
Well, isn't... I was hoping to be able to make a trip...
All right.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research. Now, where's Talia?
Welcome, welcome. And a fine, fine day to you.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Need to stock up
I
on
won't have
these.
you spoil it.
There you are, Tom.
Ah, we shouldn't have any problems finding what we need. But if time is...
All right.
Let's see now. Why don't you meet me by the gate when you...
Oi, don't touch anything. Go on, take it.
There's talk. How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes.
That should do it. Hopefully Ty is finished too.
Cuts! Come and get them before... Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the bush.
Well,
I did.
Garlic and... We should get this back to... Boss. Do you know, I think that... in all the years since you and that scowl of yours first...
Well, it seemed long overdue.
I was hoping to restock my supply. No luck, though.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, I came here with Sid once. And just like today, has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was... Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything.
Do you think I'd stick around? But in the spirit of sharing, you're appreciated too. Well, I think I ought to get these ingredients. I'll meet you back at the hideaway.
All right.
I heard you the first time.
How's work on the...
Well, I was just explaining now that we have...
You can count on me.
What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway.
apparently it'll...
Thank you.
Right then. Jill.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do...
It appears our work here is almost a shame. I was when both the shielding and the moondew are ready, followed by perhaps...
Leave it to me. Thank... Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then. Sorry to keep you waiting, but you'll be pleased to know that what...
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates is supervising the construction.
Brilliant. I knew...
Don't thank me. I'm just...
Right then. Better start working out to the Black Hammer.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling...
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement.
You don't mean...
Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in camp.
Good luck to them. Right, I'm off to get a sleep.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just thinking about the Enterprise sailing off, searching for a land untouched by the... So if the worst came to the worst and that's what she was meant to be. But now she's so close to being... I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to... I want people to sail aboard in a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can...
I'm working on that, and I'll do everything I can to...
All right. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, sod our plans.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me...
He'd be proud of you. I was.
Right. There's just one thing I need to...
All right.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Trouble with the ledgers. What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him. Hopefully it's nothing. Blackthorn.
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to... And you might still perhaps sharing your...
That bastard still. You got a king. It's just...
And that was?
A sword. And the metal itself wasn't anything to write on. You could slice a man clean it.
So that's what's troubling. And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse break.
That's about...
I'll see what I can find. Sharper swords, or we can't have our master.
You're a soft tail. I can't say I'm not great.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about... I got your note. You think something's wrong with...
So you can read. I didn't say how he used to love crack. Didn't like him. You've not been working him.
No harder than usual. Is that it?
What was it you said he was?
That's what the laws mean.
Then maybe this all has something to do.
I suppose things have. Perhaps Hippocrates...
Instead of everything.
You're looking...
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword.
Running around after...
I suppose I am, yes.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far, which made it nicer.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people who... Suppose you're not. Fine. Lord Ignac's the man you want, and he's got more money than sense. Reckon he'll still be at the inn.
Thank you, Karen. I appreciate the warning. Lawsman.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. She says he's hardly been...
I rather think all canids are instinctive, and I see no reason why a frog... If we assume that... It may well be frost wolves after all. As to where one might...
I don't recall ever seeing...
And little wonder. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about...
Even so.
Good hunting, Clive.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive. That's why I'm here.
Shh. Oh, don't make me... A little. And eat. Sadly, I can straighten it out. I swear, I'm gonna need help.
Be late for that.
There you are!
So let me get this straight. And instead of coming straight, you get Clive to come to... Well, who needs...
Oh, just Martha.
We owe 3 of our most...
Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway.
Do we have that much to hand?
No. After the King's ransom, besides.
All right. Is there anything I can do to...
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to...
Rocks.
Rocks? A little something, Sid, and I reckon 15 million in over...
I'm sure there will be.
But you know how it is with this place.
I know.
Go. Because I'd rather Lady Carrick.
Well...
Don't worry.
Really?
No.
How may I help you today, Clive? Here you are. All done?
Clive!
I wasn't expecting, but it seems and though I doubt...
A star route. It's worth at least twice.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? Anyway, bit much sending.
Something like that.
Same as all. Back when the place was probably new that with Sid may have been the... And when Sid passed away...
His death was hard on it.
But he didn't give her, I reckon what... And don't we all? That...
Good girl. It's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Now... will it be enough, I want? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you got your appetite back. This is no time to ride. This one has a little more life left in it. All right then, let's try. like to sleep with you.
What are you after? Doesn't look like you got room in your bag. There you go. That all, is it?
There's talk that the glass gate.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again. It's all right.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady.
Gift? Oh, Ma.
Otto asked me to give it to you to settle the hideaways and to...
You I thought you might finally be. Tell Otto he can keep his bauble. The man owes me nothing. My contribution to the rest.
You once told me Sid did you a cut. I'd like to do the same. And for Otto's. For all of us.
Otto is lucky to have you, Clark. I doubt anything could ever replace his...
What?
Long ago, and blamed himself for not... I don't know how it happened.
I didn't know.
How could you have? Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stone. An ill habit.
God will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us. Goat. So Lady...
Oh, she threw it.
Karen...
Oh,
I'm sure you...
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Lady Catgo tells me, would you prefer the...
What that? I may, but those were donations.
Of course not. Surely you wouldn't shut...
Oh, fine. Where'd you even get this? A canny one, meanwhile. Might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
I hear you ended up thanks to this. I sometimes wonder what.
Speaking of which...
Oh!
Right.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. It was the only goblet...
I knew so little.
Oh, most people.
Martha and the Dame.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
I noticed you. So, that'll teach me for trick. All right, now we know what you're after.
Speaking of which, I brought...
You can, aye. In return,
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, were you able to look?
We were indeed, Lawsman.
Very good, very...
Lady Karen sends her thanks.
Ah, do you recall our conversation concerning...
About how she somehow...
Precisely that. A reason, the Fenrir of legend, and while the powers attribute...
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be consider that in addition, short, the icon, and that number has only... One can but speculate.
He has seemed more...
And if I'm not mistaken...
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Well, here.
Let's hear it.
Well, lovely bit of kit. Problem is, which is why.
I imagine type.
Proper.
So what exactly do...
Nothing but... Gave you a sample, you pour the blackest so. And do you know what I found out?
I take it that's where...
I would have gone myself, but...
All right.
Thank you, Coin.
I think Mid might need some help.
Ready, go? Run like the wind. Back to the stables, go. is over. Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The whole mother crystal gone.
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life?
Yeah. We don't know for sure. It could have just been a trap. I've got...
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthy patrons has purchased...
My reputation will be ruined! Calm yourself.
Pardon the intrusion.
Out! Get... I paid for these rooms, so I...
Please. His lordship is going...
Redeem!
Very good. Would you mind?
I'm sorry for
that. He's been
I don't suppose a single-edged sword.
Ah.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ing...
You have but to stay.
I want an audience with Lord...
A condition I would...
I don't suppose you saw...
I did not. Every ill got...
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord...
That will be very kind of...
Farewell.
That'll do, girl. Nice try. Fly, Ambrosia. This must be ignorant. Nothing seems to be done. All right.
I hear I have what shall I call?
Wyvern.
A formidable well. Redeem here, tell.
A few moments of...
You're a master one. Oh, Charon drove me hard on the price, but it was made in the... and is used they believe. No combat should... Each sword is made for that. There's a...
But how do they hone such an...
Why, they use wet stones, rather. Oh, but it is the finer mineral, quite foreign. And that... Wyvern, it occurs to me that... Take this, the very stone of which I spoke, and a far more...
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion. I am locked in. I am one.
And there are many of...
Too many and is a... Farewell, Wyvern. Redeem! We... I think it...
Trust Uncle Byron now. Sorry, but hopefully
you learned something.
I did better. Yes.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish. One hit and all done. Won't it be so bad if all you ever... Good luck on the back.
Even so.
I think so, yeah. But there'd be no replacing this little rock. I reckon we get a dozen swords that the curse breakers... Nah. No point trying finishing our blades with a... And what's finer than just imagine it? Good. I won't make a copy.
I'm sure the curse breakers...
I'll be working day... Hey, I owe you one.
You'll be happy to hear.
And I'll see that my debt to you. You come and find me.
Right.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Wish I could take one of our birds.
All right there? How's that hunt?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. You're a gent. Right then. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the cheap.
Very impressive. There's...
Don't be sick. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours?
What kind?
Well, We happened. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into. Well, that's the spirit. Well,
It certainly feels...
right?
Thank you.
No. For supporting Mid, I'm telling you.
I think Mid might need some help.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. All yours. All done?
All right, Clive. Mid finished sending off. No excuses.
Not quite.
She said that.
She...
Clive, were you born yesterday? She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Oboleth, have you seen Mid?
Yep. You in a hurry at all, are you? But anyway, I got a letter urgent by the sound.
Thank you, Oboleth.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well...
So what?
Well, but next time you plan on...
Ah, don't be so hard. Just like when we built this. Anyway, we all said that wouldn't do to keep Lord Ros...
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid...
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us. She's got some things to take care of.
I hope she's telling the truth. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If it had been with us, Maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today. Let's go. Run like the wind. So what do you think? Really?
Oh, aye.
I take it there's danger. Oh, what about the...
Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend.
How does a merchant miss...
Oh, the man's a coward.
He sent the two of us.
My brother's right on all.
We may have seen our share.
You, however, chances are they'll come...
Well, if I'm going to have to...
You've clearly got a fuck...
Yeah, lucky you. Now, reckon he won't be for...
All right.
No, no. You just put an end to those...
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of...
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits. That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will...
Seems we've...
Found the cart and didn't leave it.
And how exactly will you be getting...
You leave that to me. You've done your part. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so... What if we want...
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side. So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive, Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrec.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrec, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion.
For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Tweedside. His troops are well trained and increasingly lethargic. But this means that we can wait for the siege to end.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, I'm done for.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through. Please. I'm begging you. The whole world's gone to hell.
Not much further to block that now.
We're not alone.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing. I can walk from here.
Auckland.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody cruising caravan, scooping up all the best customers.
Leave some for the rest of us.
I hear the brothers found another victim.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
What are you looking for?
Many thanks. You've a discerning eye. A fine choice. Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a brand. Peaches and pears. Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
I'll take the large one.
Oh, Good.
Clive,
Slow down.
we cannot ride the caravan without it.
Do you remember?
It was in me pocket.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, to get the pass...
I know. No one knows more.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sounds good.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff.
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little band could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic, which means trade and with demand outstripping supply.
So the children are stealing passes?
Yes, and passes are inscribed with the names of their owners.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has... Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of... Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back? And we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all.
Is there any other way?
They won't let you in if you're not with the... But the guards will definitely spot you.
So either we find the people who took...
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers. I suggest that you speak with him.
The furniture makers.
Out of my sight, wretch! I've no... Peaches and pears!
Come on, come all!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in... I know what
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets.
For one, that they're targeting the trade harder to watch your back, see? Not that they'd be likely to catch them.
Their eyes must have...
The fishmonger, remember?
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life...
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this is street urchins.
Orphans from the war.
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for...
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have...
And so should we.
You should start with the children around.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me?
Can't stop you.
I was just one.
Anything, so guess what I'm about?
Sorry.
The finest earthenware from the Free Cities! All but unbreakable!
Do you have...
What do you want?
What I want is...
I don't know. What's pick?
No, so if they come, call.
The caravan stops next to the check.
What do you want? It's... What about?
We've heard that some very... We need to know who's behind...
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him in our...
Do you know where your friend might...
He's usually by the tents outside.
Thank you.
Come on, come all!
me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Porter for hire. Best service.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry. That big fat... He wouldn't have noticed. Yeah, could use one of those things to get out.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us...
Would they now?
Shit, we're in... What do we do?
You two get caught if you want.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run?
There was a boy.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who were making...
Called themselves the Carstones. I knew they were bad, but didn't come at all half the time. You know, if I didn't do it.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent...
I haven't got your pass anymore. If that's whatever you do to me, I can't get... Not that I go against them anyway.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Huh? Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about
Theodore.
What vultures who have made... I'd been looking into their... But it seems they've already... Hansa's a good lad. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to... Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end, then we all want the same...
Where is it?
So?
What else? You get your trader's pass.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa.
Couldn't if I wanted to. I tried following them once, but they spotted me half...
We'll try it this time.
Back down the road.
To Laney's Cleft then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Scared any of my bullets.
Daddy!
There are no crystals here.
Hungry.
We have to keep going.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia. That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your
I doubt these were the ringleaders, but at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot of
soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye.
Especially the little ones.
It'll be a scum.
The leaders of the Kurth.
They don't deserve any mercy.
I wasn't planning on
We're ready when you are, Thea.
Oh, I'm ready.
fuck. It's that guard from Bockland. Kill him! Kill them all!
Crest.
Gold chains, rings,
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. Now I just need to sort...
We should go and give it.
Of course. Oh, and,
We'll be glad to.
Ah, Clark.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the... and their demise. I only hope you... Speaking of...
You are too kind. Here, Clive.
I will. Thank you.
Elle, I've asked our boys, can I count on your help?
Of course. I expect you'll sort it now. Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know, or for a small fee, we will move any that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped us.
I had no idea.
It just so happens, and who better to join force, wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is to what would you say to what?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places while...
I shall bear it with...
Well, all that remains. Goots' past should secure you a place on the caravan.
We'll... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Let me carry your goods.
Pardon me, but would you happen that might you be...
How exactly?
Well, and should you... Well...
My arm.
Wonderful.
But...
Along the... Quickly!
Wait. I better make sure he doesn't... get himself killed.
If I knew arrivals had brought any coin.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Only trouble is...
What exactly?
I've come by... Gotat.
So I've heard.
Oh. Gentlemen, would you pass the good...
Sounds simple.
So you'll do it. You won't need this old free of the... Stop by.
I'll be right back.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no...
Peaches and pears. Plates and...
Water for hire. Best service.
I see you
Perhaps.
finding some... I was griping up now, Joseph...
Any idea?
Joseph's lived...
Can't imagine there...
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post-haste.
I've been asked...
That's me.
The innkeeper sent me.
If he's just got...
From the Empire.
So it's sorrow. The father, I'd say.
What's that then?
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you...
Just information.
No,
Which way did he go?
I buggered off to...
Come on. Faster! Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin, you know.
Are you hurt?
Happily not. More colossal vessels, airships, we call them. Oblige me if you would. Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt. Come, good sir.
He's passionate. I'll give him that. Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
We don't want it.
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't. Yes, we have. And those ones.
Maybe he found his...
Mum won't let me near.
Shh, now.
I only told him.
I'd listen to your mum. Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Too slow. Let's get this out.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his...
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Have I been gone? Wasn't hard finding them.
I take it things are more
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I... Because our thieves had no interest in gold. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the air. I launched myself at them, full of... righteous. Others, they stole because it was that or starvation.
So you spared them?
These goblins aren't native to the area, and once they've learned to hunt...
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let the... Oh, and...
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it.
All right then. Who's first? You're going to get yourself...
Oh, that not when such... As Moss tells us, a battle was in reaching for their hope. Alas, the full trap we must not dwell. Onward.
Come on. Himself into trouble this time. Too slow. still in one piece.
It would seem so. And once more, though Moss the Chronic could the construction of such, alas, or...
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right. Of course.
Glad to help, but...
I fear I may have rather see, even... And so I...
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so.
Fine.
Here.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty. Let me, my lord. You won't regret it.
Joseph, his son.
A good man. Thank you.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Come one, come all!
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you... That's me. You can keep... He thought you might... Wine in hand.
Comes with... We get meat. My old man... Anyway.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for...
Well, you found...
The innkeeper sent me. He must be a bit...
The market will be... Oh, my heart goes up. Plenty try to slip. And when they do, well, you know what?
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine. I spoke to you.
That's fantastic news. It's been a while since the way I see it.
How so?
Well, and then there's Miller. Those three other and without the market. Right. I hear you had me. If I'd have known.
A goat hat. Bottle between the foot.
Here they are. The woes of the...
Never a true...
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for...
Come one, come all!
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy
checkpoint.
pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I really want to be is...
Here you are, good.
Me best! Oh, I'll have to say thanks to...
So should you, Hunter. You and your friends don't have to...
We do. And we already have. There's hard work and they're paid. And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith. Well, I'm going to be your first guy.
Oh.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the Fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this Fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience. But if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash. Till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
Well, they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people are to...
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.